The power of 1% daily improvement every day. Life gives us a choice. Stay exactly where we are, or take a step forward, however small it may be. When I began my journey, I faced failure after failure. I failed exams. I was rejected from countless jobs. And yet, I kept moving forward. I learned that progress doesn't happen through massive leaps, but through small, consistent steps. When you choose to be just 1% better each day, you set yourself on a path to growth. These small actions may seem insignificant, but over time, they create a powerful impact. It wasn't my intelligence or background that allowed me to build Alibaba. In fact, many people doubted me and my vision, but I chose to believe in myself. Each day, I focused on doing something, however small, that would bring me closer to my goals. When you start to make these choices every day, you unlock a path towards self-improvement. If you want to create change, the moment to act is now. As I often say, if not now, when? If not me, who? This approach doesn't mean you'll see immediate results. On the contrary, you might not see any progress at first. But each day, each small decision to improve adds up, forming the foundation of something significant. By choosing to improve just a little every day, you eventually see the distance you've traveled and the growth you've achieved. Remember, even the smallest step forward keeps you moving. So let each day be a new opportunity. You don't need to make big moves. The important thing is to keep moving forward. The cumulative power of these choices is what leads to true transformation. Take that small step today, and over time, those steps will become the building blocks of success. Embrace the journey, focus on your growth, and allow each decision to move you forward. Because ultimately, success belongs to those who choose to keep going one step at a time. The strength of resilience and persistence, in my experience, intelligence alone doesn't lead to success. While it's helpful to be smart, it's not enough to get you through the tough times. Success is about consistency and resilience, the ability to keep going even when things are hard. I wasn't the smartest or most qualified person in the room, but I was willing to keep moving even when faced with setbacks. This resilience became my strength, helping me overcome challenges that others might have given up on. When I think back to the early days, I remember countless rejections and failures. Each one was a chance to learn, to get stronger. Many people give up at the first sign of struggle, but those who persist, those who stay consistent, are the ones who make it. Persistence is a quality that can't be measured by IQ or talent. It's something deeper, a commitment to keep showing up regardless of the challenges. Resilience is what makes you unstoppable. When you're willing to face obstacles and keep going, you build a strength that goes beyond intelligence. Success rarely happens overnight. It's built through countless small efforts, day after day. Even when things get difficult, it's the resilience you've built that allows you to push through and continue. This consistency and resilience are what separate those who achieve their goals from those who give up too soon. Focus on your own pace. One of the greatest lessons I learned is the importance of respecting your own pace. Early in my career, I would look at others and feel the need to catch up or compete. But I realized that true growth happens when you focus on being a little better than you were yesterday. Progress is not about moving faster than others, but about moving at a pace that is right for you. When you focus on your own journey, you free yourself from unnecessary pressure and distractions. When you constantly compare yourself to others, you lose sight of your own path, instead of measuring your progress by someone else's achievements. Look at the growth you've made, no matter how small it may seem. Each step forward is a victory, and each day you spend building yourself is progress. Growth is not a race. It's a personal journey that requires patience, focus, and self-respect. The beauty of focusing on your own pace is that it allows you to truly enjoy the process. You're not rushing or forcing progress. You're moving steadily and intentionally. This approach helps you build a foundation of confidence and resilience, knowing that you're working on your own terms. When you trust your own pace, you start to see each step as a win, and you feel grateful for the progress you're making. The snowball effect of small actions, very big change, begins with a simple, small action. I've often compared the process of growth to a snowball. It starts small, almost insignificant, but with each rotation, it gathers strength and size. When I first began Alibaba, our resources were limited, and our impact was even smaller. Yet, we committed to taking small steps every day, and over time, those actions compounded. The magic isn't in the size of the step, but in the decision to keep moving forward, one day at a time. Each small effort has the potential to create something extraordinary when combined over time. Today on the show, we're diving into the world of economic indicators. These are the numbers that tell us how the economy is doing, things like GDP, unemployment rates, and consumer confidence. But what do these indicators really mean? They calculate it, and how should we interpret them? We'll break it all down for you with the help of some experts to make sense of the numbers that shape our world. The power of routine and habit. The secret to sustainable success lies in making small efforts part of your routine. Every small action, when repeated daily, begins to form a habit. Over time, these habits become second nature, guiding your decisions and behaviors without conscious effort. When I started Alibaba, it wasn't grand gestures that built the company, but the consistent daily actions. Little by little, these small tasks created a strong foundation. And before we knew it, these efforts became powerful habits that defined our work culture. Success doesn't come from doing something big once in a while. It's about showing up every day, putting in the work, and letting those actions build upon each other. Even the smallest step taken consistently starts to create a ripple effect that eventually leads to significant progress. Once these actions become habitual, you don't even have to think about them. They become part of who you are. Like a natural reflex, moving you closer to your goals. Creating habits is like planting seeds. You water them every day, even if you don't see results immediately. But over time, those seeds take root and grow. Each habit you build strengthens your resilience, shapes your mindset, and reinforces your commitment to growth. The results might not be visible at first, but with time, these habits form the framework for lasting success. So, let each small effort build toward a habit. Success isn't about massive changes, but about those small daily choices that, when compounded over time, turn into something extraordinary. Focus on building habits that support your vision, and you'll create a path that's not only sustainable, but deeply fulfilling. The significance of daily decisions. Every day, we make decisions, big or small, that shape our lives. Each choice, no matter how trivial it seems, has the potential to impact our future. I believe that the choices we make today determine the life we lead tomorrow. When I chose to pursue my dream of building Alibaba, it wasn't a single decision that led us to success. It was thousands of small choices, day after day. It's easy to overlook these moments, but they are the building blocks of everything we achieve. Daily decisions may seem insignificant, but they accumulate, creating a pattern that defines our journey. Each decision to work a little harder, to stay a little later, to learn something new brings us closer to our goals. If you want to change your life, start with these choices. Make the decision to give your best, even when no one is watching. It's these small actions done consistently that make the biggest difference in the long run. When we take responsibility for our daily decisions, we empower ourselves. We recognize that we're in control of our progress, and that our success depends on the choices we make one day at a time. This mindset allows us to stay focused, to make conscious decisions that support our dreams, and to avoid actions that take us off course. Each choice, however small, is a step toward creating the life you envision. Remember, success isn't an accident. It's the result of intentional decisions made consistently over time. Embrace the power of your daily choices and let each one be a step toward the future you want. Every decision matters, and with time, they will guide you toward a life of purpose and fulfillment. Breaking harmful habits to create a fulfilling life. It's essential to recognize and let go of the habits that hold us back. Many of these habits may seem harmless or even go unnoticed, but over time, they keep us in a cycle of limitation. For me, recognizing and replacing negative patterns was a crucial step in my journey. It's easy to fall into routines that don't serve our goals, but with conscious effort, we can identify and eliminate these habits to make room for growth. The first step to breaking harmful habits is self-awareness. Take time to observe your actions and how they impact your life. Are they bringing you closer to your goals, or are they keeping you stagnant? Once you identify the habits that are holding you back, commit to replacing them with positive actions. For instance, if you spend too much time on distractions, replace that time with something productive, like reading or exercising. Small changes make a big impact. Eliminating harmful habits isn't easy, but it's necessary for personal growth. These habits can drain your energy, limit your potential, and prevent you from reaching your goals. Replacing them with constructive habits takes discipline and patience, but every effort brings you closer to becoming the best version of yourself. As you begin to see progress, you'll feel more motivated to continue. A resilient mindset, thriving through challenges in life. Challenges are inevitable, but it's our mindset that determines how we respond. Resilience is the key to overcoming obstacles and achieving success. I faced numerous setbacks, from rejections to financial struggles, but I learned early on that each challenge was an opportunity to grow stronger. Building resilience doesn't happen overnight. It's a skill developed through experience and the willingness to persevere no matter what. Resilience allows us to face difficulties without giving up. It's the ability to adapt, to recover, and to learn from every experience. When I faced rejection, I used it as fuel to keep going, to prove that I could succeed. Each setback was a lesson that strengthened my resolve. It's this mindset that helps us navigate challenges, and it's what separates those who succeed from those who fall short. A resilient mindset isn't just about enduring hardship. It's about learning to thrive through it. Instead of seeing challenges as barriers, see them as opportunities to learn, to grow, and to prove your determination. Each obstacle you overcome adds to your strength, building confidence in your ability to handle whatever comes your way. This confidence becomes the foundation of your success. Celebrating small victories is essential for maintaining motivation. Every little win, no matter how small, is proof of your progress and commitment. When we recognize these moments, we build a positive mindset that fuels us to keep going. At Alibaba, we didn't achieve success overnight. Instead, we celebrated every milestone, every small achievement, which kept us motivated and inspired to move forward. Small victories are the building blocks of big success. They may seem minor at the moment, but they create a positive momentum that pushes you toward your larger goals. Each small win strengthens your belief in yourself and your ability to succeed. Don't wait for a grand achievement to feel proud. Embrace every step forward as a victory in itself. By acknowledging small victories, you also develop gratitude for the journey. Success is a process, and each achievement, no matter how small, is a reminder of the work you've put in. This gratitude keeps you grounded, focused, and motivated to keep going. It's these small moments that make the journey worthwhile. Let each victory remind you of your progress and fuel your motivation. Success is not a single destination, but a series of small steps, each one bringing you closer to your ultimate goal. These small victories are what make the journey rewarding and fulfilling. The journey of continuous growth and learning. Success is a journey of continuous growth and learning. There's always more to learn, more to achieve, and more ways to improve. For me, learning never stops. The world is constantly changing, and to stay relevant, we must adapt and grow. At Alibaba, I encourage my team to embrace learning as a way of life. It's through learning that we unlock our potential and prepare for the future. Learning keeps us open-minded, ready to face new challenges, and eager to embrace change. In today's fast-paced world, those who stop learning are quickly left behind. By continuously improving ourselves, we stay prepared for whatever comes next. This commitment to growth not only benefits us, but also those around us as we inspire others to keep moving forward through continuous learning. We develop resilience and adaptability. Life is full of unexpected twists, and those who are open to learning can navigate these changes with confidence. Every new skill, every piece of knowledge is a tool that empowers us to succeed in an ever-changing world. Learning is the key to staying relevant and resilient. So, keep learning, keep growing. Let every experience be a lesson that prepares you for the future. Success is a journey, not a destination, and those who embrace growth never stop moving forward. Your commitment to learning is the foundation of a fulfilling and meaningful life. Leaving a meaningful legacy. For me, true success is about more than personal achievements. It's about leaving a legacy that inspires and uplifts others. Building Alibaba was never just about business. It was about creating opportunities, empowering people, and making a positive impact on society. A legacy is what we leave behind for others, and I believe that our contributions should go beyond ourselves. A meaningful legacy is built through the lives we touch and the positive changes we bring. When you work with a purpose greater than yourself, every achievement gains deeper meaning. By prioritizing values, helping others, and creating opportunities for those who come after us, we can leave a legacy that makes a difference. At Alibaba, we focused on creating a culture of empathy, support, and innovation values that continue to shape our impact. Leaving a legacy is not about fame or wealth. It's about making a lasting contribution. Every act of kindness, every effort to support others leaves a mark. Think about what you want to be remembered for and how you can make a difference, no matter how small. Legacy is built one positive action at a time, and it's those actions that define the impact we have on the world. The courage of a seed. Trusting the process, a seed doesn't worry about how it will become a tree. It doesn't question whether it's capable or wonder if the journey will be hard. It simply trusts the process. It rests in the soil, and with time, sunlight, and water, it grows. This is a powerful lesson for all of us. We too should trust in our potential, even when we don't fully understand how we'll achieve our dreams. Life will place challenges along the way, but like a seed, we must have faith that we are meant for something greater. Many times, we are our own biggest obstacles. We doubt ourselves, overthink, and question whether we're capable of growth. But imagine if a seed did the same. It would never take root, never grow, and never become what it was meant to be. Trusting ourselves means accepting that we may not see the end result right away. It means believing that each effort, each small step, is leading us somewhere meaningful. Growth is a journey, not a sudden transformation. And each stage is necessary to reach our full potential. When I started Alibaba, I didn't have the resources or the knowledge to build a global company. I was simply a teacher who believed that, with effort and commitment, we could build something impactful. I held on to that vision even when others doubted me. Like the seed in the soil, I trusted the process. I faced rejection, failure, and setbacks. But each challenge was a chance to grow stronger, to learn, and to prepare for the next step. So have the courage of a seed. Embrace the unknown and trust in your ability to grow. You don't need to know all the answers today. You just need to take root, to believe, and to give each day your best. Let each challenge strengthen you, and let each day be a step toward the incredible potential within you. Remember, like a tree that stands tall and strong, your journey will unfold as it's meant to, with faith, patience, and the quiet confidence that you are growing into something extraordinary. Key lessons from Jack Ma, a recent powerful talk. Jack Ma captivated his audience with insights on self-improvement, resilience, and the power of small, consistent actions. With his characteristic humility and wisdom, he shared stories from his own journey, reminding us that success doesn't require genius or extraordinary resources, but rather a steady commitment to growth. Ma's philosophy emphasizes the simple yet profound idea of improving yourself by just 1% every day, a practice that over time leads to extraordinary results. Through his stories, Ma underscored the importance of daily decisions and the strength found in turning small efforts into habits. He believes that resilience, discipline, and a commitment to learning are the true drivers of success. His words serve as a wake-up call, reminding us to focus on our unique paths rather than comparing ourselves to others, and to value the process of growth over immediate results. Ma's talk also touched on the importance of leaving a legacy that positively impacts others, emphasizing that real success lies in the contributions we make beyond ourselves. The message was clear. If we want to change our lives, we must start with our daily actions and focus on building a resilient mindset that can withstand any challenge. Jack Ma's message resonates deeply with anyone seeking personal growth, and his unique journey serves as a beacon of inspiration. Prepare to be inspired as we dive into his actionable lessons on self-discipline, resilience, and the relentless pursuit of becoming just a little bit better every single day. Jack teaches that life constantly offers us a choice: remain where we are or take a small step forward. Progress, he believes, doesn't require grand gestures, but instead relies on a commitment to continuous, steady improvement. Every minor advancement, no matter how small, inches us closer to our potential, revealing that transformation is often built on daily choices. Often, we envision self-improvement as monumental changes, yet Ma reminds us that true progress is built in the everyday decisions we make. Each small step forward becomes a foundation, a brick in the wall of something greater. Imagine every step forward as a part of a larger journey, one that over time brings substantial and remarkable change. This dedication to constant betterment creates a positive cycle where each day becomes an opportunity to evolve. Ma's lessons show us that consistent self-growth connects us to our fullest potential, equipping us to tackle future challenges with a stronger, wiser approach. Jack Ma emphasizes that real success isn't achieved through massive leaps, but through unwavering consistency. Each day is a chance to reinforce our commitment to our goals, with small, persistent actions shaping our path forward. The real magic lies not in immediate results, but in the ability to show up day after day, regardless of visible progress. The habit of daily effort forms the core of success. Like a runner training for a marathon, every step matters, even if the finish line isn't in sight. Ma's approach teaches us that this relentless consistency, a seemingly quiet force, has the power to make dreams a reality, with each effort adding to a legacy of perseverance. By embracing daily dedication, we cultivate resilience. Success becomes less about sudden victories and more about the long-term journey, where every step forward reinforces our foundation and propels us toward growth. In a world that often prizes intelligence, Jack Ma reminds us that resilience and persistence ultimately lead to success. While intelligence can provide an initial advantage, It's the ones who persevere, who rise again after setbacks, who find their way forward. True achievement rarely comes from sudden flashes of brilliance, but through dedicated daily efforts. Those who don't give up, even when enthusiasm fades, progress further than those who rely solely on talent or intellect. Resilience, this capacity to rebound, defines champions. Intelligence may open doors, but a determined spirit keeps one moving forward even when the path gets tough. To succeed, Ma suggests focusing on inner strength rather than external validation. The road to success isn't smooth, but those who continuously show up regardless of obstacles demonstrate that real victories come to those who refuse to quit. Ma highlights the importance of progressing at one's own pace, a lesson in self-respect and patience. By concentrating on being a little better than we were yesterday, we honor our unique journey without feeling pressured by the speed of others. Growth comes from focusing on personal achievements, however small, and celebrating each step forward. When we fixate on others' progress, we risk losing sight of our own path. True growth, however, lies in recognizing our small victories each day. Each step, however minor, brings us closer to the life we envision, allowing us to progress authentically and with purpose. Everyone has their own timeline, lessons, and pace for growth. Understanding this lets us cultivate patience, valuing each stage of the journey without the stress of competition. By staying focused on our progress, we nurture a more resilient and confident version of ourselves. Jack Ma compares growth to a snowball. It begins small, gathering strength and size with each roll. Small actions compounded over time lead to substantial changes. These seemingly insignificant efforts, when added together, are the building blocks of lasting success. Every small effort counts, even if it seems trivial at first. Each step forward adds up, creating momentum that eventually propels us toward our goals. Ma's approach to growth emphasizes the power of gradual progress, with each small action forming part of a much bigger picture. Over time, these minor steps become transformative. Each act builds on the previous, creating a chain of progress that leads to significant achievements. The lesson here is simple but profound. The path to growth is steady, built one small action at a time. Ma believes that changing habits requires patience and consistency. Rather than overwhelming oneself with drastic changes, he suggests starting small, replacing one negative habit with a positive one. For instance, replacing 5 minutes of morning phone time with deep breathing gradually builds a foundation for sustainable change. Each positive habit adds to a stable base. As we notice the impact of these small changes, motivation increases to introduce new habits and deepen existing ones. This slow progression allows both mind and body to adjust, transforming the change process into a natural, enjoyable journey. The secret, Ma teaches, isn't in rushing, but in the steady build-up. These small, steady improvements reinforce resilience and adaptability, making long-term transformation achievable and rewarding. Creating a fulfilling life requires identifying and removing habits that keep us stagnant. These habits often go unnoticed, blending into our routines, making it difficult to see how they hold us back. An honest self-assessment, recognizing the impact of our daily actions, is essential for unlocking our potential. Removing harmful habits requires discipline and commitment to personal growth. Replacing a negative behavior, such as spending excessive time on social media, with something beneficial, like reading or exercising, strengthens the mind and sets us on a growth-oriented path. Each small change paves the way for a healthier lifestyle aligned with our goals. By eliminating what holds us back, we create room for a better version of ourselves. As we exchange harmful habits for constructive ones, we pave the way toward a life that truly reflects our aspirations and values. Jack Ma believes that challenges prepare us for something greater. He stresses that hardships teach us resilience, pushing us beyond our limits. These lessons of resilience become invaluable, giving us the courage to face future challenges with greater confidence. In moments of difficulty, we uncover our true capabilities. It's in adversity that we realize the depth of our inner strength. For Ma, every struggle becomes a stepping stone, reinforcing the belief that we're capable of far more than we often imagine. This mindset of resilience equips us for life's journey, allowing us to navigate obstacles with a determined heart and an empowered outlook. Each challenge, in Ma's view, is an invitation to grow stronger and wiser, preparing us for the path ahead. The pursuit of daily improvement is a core principle. In Jack Ma's teachings, he inspires us to take small steps each day, continuously building on our progress. This commitment to self-development keeps us motivated and aligned with our goals, creating a life of purpose and fulfillment. Focusing on being better than we. Where yesterday encourages consistency and fuels our passion for growth. By setting daily goals and achieving incremental improvements, we create a roadmap to success. This pursuit of progress, Ma believes, is the foundation of a rewarding life. It's this constant drive for self-betterment that keeps us focused, energized, and moving forward. Each day brings a new opportunity to grow, with every small improvement bringing us closer to realizing our fullest potential. Jack Ma likens human potential to a seed, with an inherent certainty that it will one day become a magnificent tree. The seed doesn't worry about how it will become a tree. It doesn't question whether it's capable or wonder if the journey will be hard. It simply trusts the process. This is a powerful lesson for all of us. We too should trust in our potential, even when we don't fully understand how we'll achieve our dreams. Life will place challenges along the way, but like a seed, we must have faith that we are meant for something greater. Many times, we are our own biggest obstacles. We doubt ourselves, overthink, and question whether we're capable of growth. But imagine if a seed did the same. It would never take root, never grow, and never become what it was meant to be. Trusting ourselves means accepting that we may not see the end result right away. It means believing that each effort, each small step, is leading us somewhere meaningful. Growth is a journey, not a sudden transformation, and each stage is necessary to reach our full potential. When I started Alibaba, I didn't have the resources or the knowledge to build a global company. I was simply a teacher who believed that with effort and commitment, we could build something impactful. I held on to that vision, even when others doubted me. Like the seed in the soil, I trusted the process. I faced rejection, failure, and setbacks, but each challenge was a chance to grow stronger, to learn, and to prepare for the next step. So, have the courage of a seed. Embrace the unknown and trust in your ability to grow. You don't need to know all the answers today. You just need to take root, to believe, and to give each day your best. Let each challenge strengthen you, and let each day be a step toward the incredible potential within you. Remember, like a tree that stands tall and strong, your journey will unfold as it's meant to, with faith, patience, and the quiet confidence that you are growing into something extraordinary.